commitment, dedication, and service. This is the tradition of the Junior League of Alexandria, started as a junior service league in 1941 with 35 women. This organization has continued to grow and strengthen by contributing money, talent, and countless of hours of time to growing Central Louisiana. Through the years, we've become a diverse group of nearly 350 women, committed to a common mission of developing the potential of our members, promoting volunteerism, and improving our community.
During the war years of the 1940s, the Junior Service League aided the war efforts in a variety of ways, hostessing at the USO centers, aiding our servicemen and their families by manning information booths at the local bus stations, and volunteering as nursing aides at Red Cross locations. In an effort to generate money to provide projects and services to our community, the League opened a thrift shop in 1946, providing clothing, toys, jewelry, housewares, and more to Central Louisiana customers at an extremely affordable price. Later named New to You, this resale shop, now over 70 years old, has continued to be a vital and important commitment to our community. Between 1946 and 1949, the League developed Camp Alpine for underprivileged girls. Each summer, 30 to 40 girls ages 11 to 14 would attend the camp for 2 weeks, being exposed to crafts, swimming, manners, and health-related activity. These children may never have had this opportunity to experience such an event had it not been for the Junior League of Alexandria.
During the 50s, the League became known as the Alexandria Service League and began huge efforts in addressing grave needs in our community. Continuing into the 60s, projects such as donating a vehicle to the Crippled Children's Place, sponsoring free physical exams for children, and giving time and money to support the needs of the Crippled Children's Clinic. The Alexandria Service League also provided the H.J. Levy Scholarship to an area high school girl planning to attend Louisiana College. The first recipient graduated in 1957. In addition, the League provided free concerts by the New Orleans and Shreveport Symphonies for the children in our area.
In the 1970s, the Alexandria Service League aspired to become part of an international organization known as the Association of Junior Leagues International, and we changed our name to the Junior League of Alexandria. In the years following, the League continued to address changing community needs.
Throughout the 70s, child abuse issues were addressed through parental self-help programs, providing transportation to parenting classes and babysitter services to children. Another worthy project of this decade was Meals on Wheels, designed to provide wholesome, healthy meals to Central Louisiana shut-ins. St. Mary's Training School and Pinecrest State School also benefited from extensive volunteer hours and support from the League.
In the 80s, the League promoted drug and substance abuse awareness by beginning a foundation for awareness and distribution of anti-drug programs still in progress today.
During this decade, the League researched opening a shelter for battered women and their children, and in 1981, the dream became a reality when the League established confidential locations for these victims. Volunteer efforts resulted in the first community collaboration in the fight against domestic violence and child abuse. The production of a handbook was another source of information to further impact this tragic problem in our area. Sinlaw Pride was developed by the League with collaboration to instill pride and beautification in Central Louisiana. Project Wildflower, a well-known project of the 80s, was just one of many efforts of the decade.
Through intensive and overwhelming efforts of the League, Red River Oak Square Arts and Craft Center was established and continues to be a jewel in our community. The annual Festival of Art for Children held on LSUA campus and later at the Alexandria Mall provided afternoons of art projects, children performances, clowns, balloons, and more to other children in our area. With the changing times of two-income families, the League developed Louis Latchkey, a kids' calling card project providing after-school contact for latchkey kids. This monumental project was co-sponsored and operated jointly by the League and the YWCA. Another project, We Help Ourselves, provided presentations to area children of all ages on how to prevent and avoid dangerous situations. The League assisted and supported the Zoo Outreach Program, providing education and information concerning the Alexandria Zoo beyond the boundaries of its grounds. The Children's Service Directory, the Alexandria Museum of Art, Kids on the Block, the Heritage Trunk Show, the Lyrical Leaguers was just a few more of the extraordinary projects of the League during the busy 80s.
In the 90s, the Junior League began looking back and celebrating its accomplishments for the past 50 years while continuing to look towards the future. Excellence in Teaching awarded many grants to area teachers to conduct creative, innovative teaching projects. Hip Hip for Gray, a senior citizen arts and craft festival created by the League, provided a full weekend for valued seniors in our community. In the process of looking back over the 50 years of projects and services, the League realized the need to focus its efforts and prepare its volunteers for a new decade of services. In 1993, after much research and community input, the League adopted the focus area of child abuse and domestic violence.
Multiple projects were implemented, including Bedside Buddies, We Can Solve This, and Castles for Kids. Once again, the League donated a much-needed vehicle, this time to Turning Point Battered Women's Shelter. Through the Dove Committee, Domestic Violence Eliminated, many other support projects for Turning Point Shelter and Family Counseling Agency were also implemented.
In Love and in Danger and a workplace campaign were two important projects teaching teens and battered victims the warning signs of dangerous relationships and where to go for help. Motivational speaker Michael Pritchard and his Think Blink message was brought to Central Louisiana 6th grade students with the primary goal of conflict resolution, a local and national problem in the late 90s and new millennium. In approaching the turn of the century, the League began internally assessing its organization and effectiveness. A new structure was adopted, now known as the council system, to better and more efficiently make use of members' time and talent. The endowment fund was started to create long-term financial stability for the League, allowing more funds to go directly through to community projects. The beginning of the Junior League Foundation Community Grants was born in 2001, creating one more way for the League to serve the immediate needs in Central Louisiana. The League moved its fundraising efforts from the Follies, held every 5 years, to publishing a new cookbook called Secret Ingredients in April of 2000. With powerful national coverage by Willard Scott on the Today Show, the Junior League of Alexandria's cookbook was sold in over 30 states in our nation, including Hawaii. Money generated would become another primary source of funds to continue to provide projects and services to our community for many years to come.
The 2001 League year began with the tragic events of September 11. This event brought our members together with a renewed sense of volunteerism, and the League donated $1,000 to the Disaster Relief Fund of the Junior League of New York to aid victims of the terrible tragedy. Secret Ingredients proved to be a successful endeavor, and the membership voted to order a second printing of the cookbook. Assessment, evaluation, and planning for the future were major efforts of the new millennium. Through focus groups and surveying members, the League began development of a strategic plan presented by Dr. Ben Hawkins, Vice President of Academic Affairs and Student Life at Louisiana College, at the General Meeting.
The Heart of Spain was a breathtaking exhibit which was on loan to the Alexandria Museum by special arrangement from the cultural institutions of Spain. The Junior League was honored to partner with the museum in this event by requiring members to work one 4-hour shift in the areas of guest services, audio guide tours, and museum entrance and exit greeters.
League members developed an original community project, What Are Hands For? This school-based violence prevention program was written by the Junior League actives and targeted second grade students. We initiated scholarships for seniors, a program to award $1,000 scholarships to area girls to exhibit a commitment to volunteerism. This scholarship program is based solely on past volunteer experience and supports our mission of volunteerism.
What a difference a day can make. Done in a Day began in the first decade of the 2000s and was created to provide members with the opportunity to serve multiple community agencies with volunteers who assist and facilitate the agency's ongoing needs and projects. League members have the opportunity to do multiple hands-on, one-day community projects that are within the focus area of women and children's issues. Kids in the Kitchen, a league-wide initiative, honors the Junior League's long heritage of making an impact on family nutrition. This popular program, held at First United Methodist Church, Alexandria Zoo, Treehouse, and the Boys and Girls Club, addressed a growing problem facing children, with the number of overweight children in our nation having increased dramatically.
The League also voted to partner with the Treehouse Children's Museum, committing to expand on support services currently offered by the Children's Museum. Another fundraising endeavor was approved by the membership, and a Very Merry Market was born. In its first year, the League raised over $40,000 and over 2,000 shoppers in 3 days, and over 40 vendors. Today, a Very Merry Market continues to be a popular fundraising event for our League. New to You continued to be a successful fundraiser for the League as well, with 2 full-time employees during these years working around the clock to keep the shelves stocked and the customers happy. At the beginning of the League's 70th year, the League's website received a sleek and improved makeover, offering rich features and benefits to the public. Having a strong web presence that reflected our brand and told the powerful story of our League, and helped bring the Junior League into current times and continue to grow our reach and impact. After celebrating its 70th year, the League looked forward to celebrating a new decade of building women leaders and building a better community in Central Louisiana.
During the early 2010s, the League started focusing on training women volunteers. To kick off 2012, the Junior League of Alexandria hosted a training with Vicki Clark, an AJLI trainer and consultant. Membership training has been accomplished through trainings at general membership meetings, board and membership team retreats, provisional retreats, weekend trainings at headquarters, and sending members to AJLI trainings all over the country. Work hard, play hard. Along with all the training, the League continued to host League Lanyap events for members to bond. These included dancing, painting, dinner, and more. The women of the League have also competed in dragon boat races, many times often taking home the Spirit Award.
In 2013, after much research on community needs, the League adopted a new focus area, foster care and foster families, and hosted events to support foster families and grandparents, including family fun days, Christmas donation drives, and much more. The League also helped with other community events, one being the YWCA event, Girls on the Run, a program designed for teaching 3rd through 5th grade girls self-esteem, exercise, and many other life skills. Since then, we have hosted Inspiration Village at Girls on the Run, which includes booths where the participants can pick a hand-painted, encouraging bandana, spray paint their hair, and more as they get ready to complete their 5K.
After 3 years, a new focus area was adopted, educating young people in grades 3 through 8 about healthy lifestyle choices in the areas of fitness, nutrition, and cyber safety. And then Sinlaw Kids Fest was born. The Junior League started hosting this free community event with the goal to make lifestyle education fun for kids and their parents. Booths with activities and topics from nutrition to yoga to internet safety and much, much more. Throughout the years, this event has attracted various community partners to join in with us to make this event a success.
In 2019, the League began researching a new impact focus area and held a community impact forum that gathered area nonprofits, community partners, hospital staff, teachers, doctors, law enforcement officers, and Junior League members. After this research, the Community Impact Council adopted a new focus area: the education and mentorship of safety and life skills for women and children. This focus area allowed us to continue our work with Senla Kids Fest and expand the ways we can serve women and children in our area.
Beyond our focus area, we have continued to complete Done in a Day and Done in a Meeting projects, which over the years have included packing blessing bags for our homeless population, making Easter and Mother's Day gifts for women and children at the Hope House, serving at the Manna House, gathering and donating books to Cultivate, packing boxes and bags at the food bank, organizing and packing kits at Fostering Community, and much more. In fall of 2021, the City of Alexandria signed a proclamation making a week in October officially Diaper Need Awareness Week, and the League started our very own diaper bank.
Each year, our provisional class picks a project to complete that impacts our focus area for the year. Some of those projects include developing the butterfly garden for bereaved parents at the Alexandria Zoo, completing the Hope House teen and toddler room makeover, hosting Kids in the Kitchen event booths at Senla Kids Fest, and hosting various fun and educational events for foster families. The purpose of this project is for the class to bond and learn how to work together to fill a community need while learning to create and execute a project plan with a budget and following the Junior League processes.
Our scholarships and grants program has continued to grow, and 2022 marked over 20 years of giving scholarships to high school seniors and grants to area nonprofits. In 2022 alone, we gave $18,000 to these causes. New to You continues to be a solid fundraiser for the League and annually hosts community events, including Go Boo at New to You, Christmas Toys for Joy sale, and much more.
A Very Merry Market has continued to be a headlining fundraising event, and over the years has incorporated special events throughout the shopping event to attract more customers and maximize the money earned to further our mission. These events have included character events with princesses and superheroes, a jazz brunch, hometown heroes, chairs for charity, silent auctions, wine pools, bingo, dinosaur experience, and of course, the annual themed Ladies' Night.
In 2016, the League started a new fundraiser called League of Trucks, a family-friendly event that allows children to get up and personal with all types of vehicles, from cement trucks to 18-wheelers, to construction equipment, with community partners like law enforcement officers and the fire department volunteering their time and vehicles to educate and entertain kids of all ages.
The most significant league news of the 2010s was the opening of our Junior League of Alexandria headquarters. The league broke ground for this building in August of 2016, and the ribbon-cutting ceremony took place in May of 2017. This building has since hosted general membership meetings, countless committee and council meetings, and monthly board meetings, as well as management team meetings. To diversify fundraising efforts, the headquarters can be rented for various events and meetings, and in 2021-2022 more than doubled its fundraising goals, thus allowing more of our time and energy to give back to community needs.
In March of 2020, the world as we knew it changed. Global pandemic. During the initial stay-at-home order, most people isolated, stayed home, and their regular lives stopped. But the Junior League of Alexandria knew that even though it seemed the world shut down, the needs of the community didn't stop. The Junior League wasted no time learning how to adapt and overcome. Our annual May dinner turned virtual to celebrate. Committees and members continued to plan and prepare despite not really knowing what to expect in the future. We hosted virtual informationals for prospective members on Zoom and welcomed the 2020 COVID class of provisionals. In the fall, we held our GMMs through hybrid Zoom and in person. We did online trainings through AJLI in small groups rather than traveling. We turned a Very Merry Market into a virtual event. A virtual Jingles and Gingerbread fundraising event brought the Grinch in the homes of children all around, and the League completed the first Little Girls, Big Dreams online awareness campaign and fundraiser. Local women in the community submitted videos with such a variety of interests, education, fun, and career paths. The League compiled these videos on our YouTube channel and rolled them out onto social media to be shared with girls of all ages to offer inspiration from local women in the community.
Also during this time, AJLI began an international focus on diversity, equality, inclusion, and belonging. Many of our members committed and sacrificed time to complete DEI and B trainings. These AJLI-led trainings not only were able to educate and inspire, but they also allowed our members to connect and learn from members of leagues all across the nation. After completing these trainings, our league was inspired to create our own volunteer DEI and B task force to continue these efforts in our league to better serve our diverse community.
Over 80 years later, the tradition of the Junior League of Alexandria continues its constant quest to make a difference. The League has and will continue to give money, talent, skills, and countless hours of time in hope of impacting major problems in our area and improving the quality of life in Central Louisiana. With a rich history, a wealth of incredibly giving members, and the ideals of commitment, dedication, and service, the Junior League of Alexandria will remain a thriving, integral part of our community. Yesterday, today, and for many years to come.